Hey everybody, Batmerk here. Today I'm going to be reviewing Mandalorian Season 2, Episode 1. Right off the bat, I'm just going to talk about the show a little bit. I really like it. I think the show is awesome. It's a great step in the right direction for Star Wars. And I think the show encapsulates everything that the old Star Wars movies had going for them, and that's just like hope and fun, and it's the one show that I could watch with the whole family, with the kids and the wife, and everybody loves it, and it's just a really fun, awesome show. There's that, and then I love the whole Western aesthetic to it, and I love the whole bounty hunter aesthetic to it. And in some episodes, it kind of reminds me of Lobo a little bit, And then they just, I don't know if back in the day they had the whole like mythology about the Mandalorians and the creed of what they have, but if they made it for the show, that's cool too. But that's basically how I stand on like season 1. Again, I love it. I love the whole 30-minute episode. I think 30 minutes is awesome. Like if I ever did a show, I would do 30 minutes for maybe a character I created or something. That's how Ash versus Evil Dead had their setup. It was 30 minutes. You could pack a ton of stuff in 30 minutes. It's like a little movie, just like Batman animated series. So, anyways, we'll get back into the episode at hand. This one right here, I like the way it started off right off the bat. It was in this new like urban environment. I never really seen anything like that. It was like just at night. Like I don't really recall seeing like a Star Wars like urban type setting at nighttime. Where there's graffiti on the wall and he's just walking down the street and then you see these like spoilers ahead, by the way. If you haven't seen the episode, sorry, spoilers ahead. You see these little like monster alien in the dark, like these wolves like just watching him, stalking him in the baby Yoda. He's just walking down the street, and I was just like, wow, this is cool. Never seen anything like that. Then they come upon this like underground like prize fighting like arena, and you have those like those green pig Ganon like monsters from the old trilogy, and they're fighting in the arena, and I was just like, wow, this is really cool. We've never seen anything really exactly like this in Star Wars before, so I was really digging that. And he's dealing with this new crime boss. He's got this cycloptic like eye, and you come to find out that's actually John Leguizamo, the guy that played Clown in Spawn, and the Luigi from the Super Mario movies. And I don't know if he was just doing the voice or if he was actually like doing the acting as well. He probably was, and he did a great job. And that whole scene was really awesome. I like that a lot. And it goes into this really cool fight sequence. I was really digging that a lot too. You get to see him get down and just do some straight up like hand-to-hand combat. There was some good stuff like that in the first season, but he was using a lot of weapons and stuff. And right here, you get to see him do some headbutts and just do a little more hand-to-hand stuff. So I was really digging that. I love seeing the big pig monster come at him on the jump out into the audience. That was really cool. And the way he gets rid of the Leguizamo character, strings him up like Batman, and then he leaves him there. It kind of reminded me of the Christian Bale scene. Like, what is it? I'm not gonna kill you, but I don't have to save you, or something like that. And he leaves him there. And then they basically go off to the Tatooine planet from the first season. And he runs into that like Gilda Radner like mechanic lady again, and that was pretty cool seeing her come back. And she sets him on a quest to go to this outpost out in the middle of the desert. And when he gets there, it's just full on fucking Western. That's what I loved about it. You have all the little shops and people just chilling out there, looking at him like he's like the Pale Rider or whatnot coming into town. And it was just full on Western mode. And he comes upon, he's there looking for, a Mandalorian. That's why he's sent there. And he goes into the bar, or, it's kind of like a saloon, again, Western. And this new Mandalorian comes through, kind of has like a Fett look to him. And he's walking in, tall, skinny dude, and he takes his helmet off, and you're like, oh shit, this Mandalorian, he's down. He don't give a fuck. He's going to take his helmet off. He just really doesn't care. And you find out it's just Timothy Oliphant, and he's just some dude that came upon the armor, and he's just like, you know what? I came upon this armor. I bought it from the Jawas out in the middle of the desert, and I use this armor now to run the show around this town. I'm the marshal around here, and this Mando, the main character, he ain't having it. He's just like, all right, we'll take the armor off, and there's about to be a fight between them, and this big like monster comes through the town, just right under the sand, like the sandworm from Beetlejuice. I guess it's the Krayt dragon, and that pretty much just puts like a whole like stop to their whole little draw that they're about to have, and the Timothy Oliphant character kind of goes into a whole like spiel about why he had the armor and how he came into it, and I really like that part about it a lot. It shows his little, it's like a little like throwback, a little montage scene where shows how he got it, and a little bit of action too with that, and I thought that was cool as well. And the whole armor angle for this episode, him trying to track down this armor, and bringing Timothy Oliphant on from Justify, the American Western show. So that just really was awesome too. And I really liked the Krayt dragon that they had, and then they brought the Sand People in too. And when they went looking for the lair for the Krayt dragon, they ran into the Sand People, and then the Mandolorian, he's straight up speaking their language. I thought that was awesome. I liked how they brought in the Krayt, not the Krayt, but the Sand Wolves. I guess that's what they are, because they're like the Sand Dogs or whatnot that the Sand People are using. That was so cool. I just love all this new lore that they're bringing into the show, and they're not forcing it on you. It's just like low key, organically going into the show, just nice and slow, just chill. It's not crazy. They're not putting it on you all fast. You're just kind of watching it and just kind of taking it slow, having a good time watching it. The way that Mando and Oliphant brought the two tribes together, or at least the townsfolk and the Sand People to fight the common monster, I thought that was a cool angle for the show too. And then the whole takedown with the monster was sick too, and you got to see him use his jetpack, and oh man, it was so epic. I can't wait to see the next episode. I love how they had that little spoiler I'm not going to spoil the very, very end of the episode. I'm sure you guys are going to see it, but when you do see the very end, you're like, oh shit, this guy's in here. Oh, this motherfucker's in here. Okay. And it kind of sets you up. And I ain't going to lie. I'm a main fan of the first three movies, which would be the episode 1, 2, and 3. Those are my favorite Star Wars movies. And to see the character that they brought in for here, I was just really pumped up to watch it. So yeah, all in all, I definitely give Mandalorian Season 2, Episode 1, Two Horns way the fuck up. Everyone should go check it out. Get Disney+. It's a show you don't want to miss. It's a show that everybody in the whole family could watch. There's not that many shows out there where people can do that. It's a cool thing, too. I think I like how they're dropping it once a week. It gives you something for everybody to go and talk about, like this video I'm doing right now. It just creates a buzz. I don't like it when shows drop the whole season. It's too much of an information dump for me to handle. I want to sit there and resonate on the show that I just watched, especially if it's something like this and they're dealing with a big epic universe like Star Wars. So yeah, definitely I love this show. And if you guys aren't familiar with my campaign, I have a comic book. It's a western. It's a gothic horror western. It's called Butch Cleaver. This is the character right here. It's about a brutal butcher who gets killed and he's brought back to life by a voodoo curse, and he uses that power to weaponize bone on a molecular level. So basically, you can make any type of different bone weaponry, knives, and he's got a bone 6-shooter. And yeah, this is a piece I did right here. It's on a 14 by 17, and I'm giving this out to one of the first 100 backers. So it's a random backer who's going to get this book. And I did it with microns, India ink. I used markers. I used white gel pens. I used nibs. I used everything on here. Copics. So yeah, be on the lookout for that. And as always, folks, if you like metal, you like movies, you like brewskis, you like comics, then stop on by, ring that bell, smash that like button for metal, movies, and brewskis. You folks have a great Halloween. Have a great night. Go check out Mando. Be bold.